Hey everybody, my name is BlakJak and welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater HD. This is a bonus video. I just wanted to show off some little things I didn't get to show off, including the instruction manual. If you want to read the pages of the actual manual itself, just pause the video. What's cool about this manual is that it has some interesting artwork. I'm not sure if it was in the subsistence version of this game, which is what the HD remake is of. It's not the original Snake Eater, it's Subsistence. I believe so, at least. I'm almost positive that's the game that they used as a basis for the HD collection. So it pretty much just tells you how to play the game, and it gives you some neat tips and tricks and stuff, including I believe this is where I learned how you can aim from the branch and stuff, which is really neat. But what else is cool is that it's also a manual for the original two Metal Gear games, Metal Gears 1 and 2 Solid Snake, for the MSX, which also comes with this game. But we'll be seeing that at the end of the bonus video, because I wanted to show off a few cutscenes and the instruction manual first. So it's actually a pretty detailed book. I kind of wish it came with a physical copy of it, but the Legacy Collection doesn't come with the manual. Instead, it comes with a art book that has a bunch of promotional posters and it within it, just little JPEGs, and then it has the sizes that they were in, which is really neat. Oh yeah, here it is. Here's the manual for the Metal Gear, and I think it's only a few pages long. It's not even 3 or 4 pages long, or 5 pages, or however long it is. And then it goes straight into the next one, at Solid Snake. So then here's the Solid Snake one, which is also really neat. And at the end of this art book, of the manual, is some artwork, I believe. I don't remember if there's anything else in it. Not that I can think of. I might be wrong though. Yeah, it's just some artwork of the characters themselves in that very iconic Metal Gear style. If you've seen other Metal Gear artworks, you know what I mean. You have the fear and the sorrow, and then you have some music and stuff. It's really neat. If I'm not mistaken, Peace Walker and 2 also come with an instruction booklet, but we'll look at those when we get there. So next I want to take a look at is the briefing files. So in the briefing files, it's just the first 2 cutscenes of Snake Eater and the Virtuous mission.
Jack, I've got
That's all it is. It's those orange cutscenes. That's all it is.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
If you just wanted to watch those cutscenes, they're right here. Otherwise, you might as well just take a look at the demo trailer. And the demo trailer is really neat. So we're just going to load up a quick save file whenever this decides to. There we go. Save file 10, because that's the one where I beat the game in. And when we get a chance, we'll be here in a room of photographs. And these photographs are every cutscene in the game. So you have commencing the Virtuous mission, pretty much every cutscene in the left-hand side, all these blue ones. They're all the important cutscenes. For instance, it's the pain and saving Sokolov and the fear and stuff like that. That's what every one of these files is. And each white one on the right hand side is a different cutscene that plays in those sections, but that can have slight variations in them. If I'm not mistaken, you can change your camouflage to whatever you want, so that whenever you rewatch the cutscenes that don't say no camouflage change or whatever, it appears in the cutscene. So right here, no camera reflected. So that means it's the basic olive drab camo that you have. But you can, it's just all these other cutscenes. But some of them do change. For instance, this one. This is the cutscene in which you get on the plane. You're on the plane. You halo jump, but you're wearing the Raiden mask, or rather, you're wearing the Ivan Rykov mask. So there's a bunch of them. I'm going to show that off real quick with triangle to play and X to fast forward. And this is that one cutscene we didn't see in the beginning. It's just when you land, he removes his mask and then goes directly into the codec call. And you get that cutscene when you pick I Like Metal Gear Solid 2, I believe. Because it's pretty neat. I like the camera work in this game. Really neat. And then it's the same codec conversation as the one from the beginning of the game.
Can you hear me, Major Tom?
So we're just going to skip that with the triangle. I'm not sure if I mentioned that before. Triangle is how you skip through codec calls. Let's see, what other cutscene haven't we seen? Contacting Sokolov, we saw. Defecting Jak, yeah, we saw that. Seizing the Shagoha, that's the one where Snake survived a nuclear explosion. We've seen all those. Let's see, what haven't we seen? Ah, yeah. So when the end dies of old age while in combat with him, this is the cutscene that you're gonna see.
Drop your weapon. Drop your weapon! Major, I found the end. He's dead.
What the hell happened?
Maybe it was from old age.
You mean he kicked the bucket in the middle of a battle?
Maybe.
Well, Snake, the victory is yours.
No, I don't think so.
What do you mean?
It was his dying wish to fight me, but I disappointed him.
Snake, listen to yourself. This is a mission. It's not a game, it's not a sport. You think you're competing for the gold at Tokyo or something?
I guess you're right.
Just focus on completing the mission.
Yes, sir.
Luckily for Snake that he wasn't anywhere near that. I believe this is the cutscene that plays when you fall asleep during the game. During the fight, that is. That's the actual death of the end, so I don't know what the difference is, like how to choose him. I think one is if he shoots you unconscious, and I think the other is if you save and come back later. I'm not sure. I believe that's how that works. I'm not 100% sure though. Yes, this is being shot too many times, I believe.
Reckless boy. You don't deserve to meet your fate just yet.
And I think this is the one where you fall asleep, like if you save and come back later. I believe this is the cutscene that happens. That or it's a continuation of the cutscene from that we just saw. I don't know. I'm not sure.
You disappoint me, young snake. The moment you close your eyes on the battlefield is the moment you never open them again. That's why I don't sleep here.
See, that's the line that gets me to think that that's the cutscene that you save and come back to. So like, why else would he just pick you back up? You know? Let's see, so that's meeting up with Eva, the Fury appears, the Death of Fury, infiltrating. Oh, stripping Rykov. Desperate Dive. Oh yeah, Joe Gargani. Yeah, we didn't see this one.
Hey, you're not such a bad guy after all. I guess not all Americans are dogs.
You mean it?
Yeah. You know, before the war started, I used to live in America. I even had a wife and a kid.
You must be pretty lonely.
Yeah, I am pretty lonely. Really lonely.
What's your kid's name?
Johnny.
Johnny. Nice ring to it.
Really? You like it? Well, if you say so, I'll believe you. Actually, my name is Johnny too. All the firstborn sons in my family are called Johnny. My dad's a Johnny, and my son's son will probably be a Johnny too.
A whole clan of Johnnies.
Why do we have a Cold War anyway? Our two countries used to be such good friends.
Yeah, I hear ya.
I just want to see my family again.
Must be rough.
Yeah. Not as rough as you have it, though. Here. I filched them from your equipment when the Colonel wasn't looking. It's the least I can do. Well?
Don't suppose you could let me out of here?
Huh? I can't do that. Hey, don't you go getting any funny ideas. If you try to escape, I'll have to shoot you. I've said too much. I gotta go.
Yeah, so that's the grandfather of Johnny Akiba, who's a character that we'll be seeing throughout the Metal Gear series whenever I get to them. They're usually just joke characters that appear in each of these games. But we'll see them later.
Snake, come here for a minute.
This is the cutscene that happens
There's
if you don't
something in here.
take out the transmitter. So
It's so hard.
When did it get like that?
Hold still. Let me do it.
You know, I've been trained to do this kind of thing myself.
Just relax and let me handle it.
Okay.
I can't believe how small it is.
Yeah, but it gets the job done.
Really? Here, lift up your hips.
Like this?
Yeah. How's that?
You're pretty good at that.
Yeah, everybody tells me that. Hold steady, I'm not done yet. There, a transmitter.
Is that how they do it in the KGB?
Sometimes. Would you rather I did it American style?
But how'd you know there was a transmitter lodged there? That's some female intuition you've got.
It's such a weird fucking cutscene. Alright. So, let's see. Shagaha destroys the wig. Did we see that one? Is that the one where he destroys the helicopter? I think that's the one where he destroys the helicopter. To the lake. Death of the boss. Air raid. I don't think we saw air raid now that I think about it. Because that must be the cutscene that happens when the bombs land. So yeah, I guess we didn't see that one. Oops, my bad. But anyway, here are the different ones for the Ocelot fight that happened. If you win, but you miss.
Looks like my luck has finally changed. Till we meet again, John.
So, like I said, that's the one where you win, but Snake misses. Ocelot loses. I don't know which one I saw. Okay, we'll see all of them. I don't know. So Snake wins. I believe this is the one that we had. Yes, that's the one that we had. And if Ocelot wins, meaning that he gets the right gun.
It's a blank. Oh, that was fun. Till we meet again, John.
And then I believe the other one is if he loses, I'm not sure which one that one is. Let's see. Oh, if he gets to the end of his gun first. That's right. That's what it is.
Looks like your luck has beat mine again. But why didn't you pull the trigger? Ah, well. Until we meet again, John.
Alright, and then the game just plays out like normally. But we have one more cutscene, and this is a long one. It's the Peep Demo Theater, and this one is for all you perverts who like looking at private areas. Got plenty of boobs and plenty of butts to look at. And some testicles. Just, I guess, keep R1 held down and enjoy the cutscene.
Want some?
No thanks.
Don't like snakes?
Not for dinner.
Didn't you have to eat them at the KGB?
In my training, we always got the good stuff. French, Italian, that kind of thing.
A regular Matahari.
The least you could do is call me Cynthia.
Tell me something. How does it feel to spy on your own country?
I can't say it feels good, but it's my job.
Can't even eat a snake during a mission, huh?
I wouldn't mind eating you. When this mission's over, you'll have to treat me to a nice dinner.
What do you want to eat?
Let's see. How about sushi?
Sushi?
It's Japanese. I hear it's all the rage right now. Supposedly it's made from raw fish.
Raw fish. Just the place for my survival techniques.
What a thrill. With darkness and silence through the night. Snake? Thank you, Snake. What a thrill. I'll be your eyes from now on. I'm searching and I'm melting to you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. Thank you, Snake.
Don't worry about it.
Are you all right?
It's not like I can't see. I've got one good eye and can still fire a gun.
Really? Good.
All right. But how am I supposed to escape once I get Sokolov out of there? Command said you're supposed to have something ready for me.
And I do. There's a lake 30 miles north of here. I hid a wig there.
A wig?
It's a state-of-the-art ground effect vehicle.
A ground effect vehicle? I can't fly one of those.
That's okay. I happen to be an excellent pilot.
Taking off from a lake is trickier than it looks. It's not like riding a motorcycle. You've got to be more delicate.
Of course I will. You've seen how good I am with the bike, right?
Right. You handle the escape then. I'll head for Groznygrad.
Wait a minute. There's something I wanted to ask you.
What?
What's the story between you and the boss?
She was like a mother, and my master.
And your lover?
It went deeper than that.
Deeper?
Half of me belongs to the boss.
Do you love her?
No, nothing like that.
Do you hate her?
Does it have to be one or the other? Love or hate?
Between a man and a woman? You bet.
For 10 years, we lived and died together. You couldn't possibly understand.
And you think you can kill her now? That's your mission, isn't it? Assassinating the boss? Snake? Is there anyone you like? Someone special?
I've never been interested in other people's lives.
You were interested in the boss.
She was different.
Really? How do you feel about me?
I should be asking you the same question.
Me? I can fall in love if it's part of the mission. Even with you. Snake? What's wrong? What's the matter?
We're surrounded. I see 4 of them.
We've got company. It's the Ocelot unit. Let's get out of here. Hurry. Don't forget your gear. Here, give me a hand. We can use this to get to the basement. Damn it, Ocelot. I'll get past them on my bike. I'll call you later.
Okay, I'll keep them busy. Huh?
Don't go dying on me now.
So that does it for the, what's it called? The Peep Show demo. And that's pretty much everything that I wanted to show you other than the air raid. I forgot to see that, but that's not really that big a deal. Yeah, that about does it for this. Now, this game isn't just Metal Gear Solid 3, like I mentioned earlier. The game also comes with, I don't know why I went there. Metal Gear 2. But if you have the camera, you can take pictures and see them here. I didn't take any pictures. And then you also have basic actions, such as climbing and stuff. It's like a tutorial. It teaches you how to do things. So why don't we take a look at some of the advanced techniques, such as corner jump out shooting. I've done that a few times. It's when you walk up against the wall, press L2 or R2, depending on what side you're on, and then press square to shoot. You also have disarming, which is shooting someone in the arm. That disarms them. You can even shoot out their radio, stuff like that. It's just a tutorial, but it's also really effective if you don't know how to play the game. Phil. But yeah, so these are just some of the tricks. I actually didn't know this. If you press R3, you can switch the way the camera is positioned, so you can play like a regular Metal Gear game, like Metal Gear 1 or 2, or Solids 1 and 2, I should be saying, instead of the over-the-shoulder type camera or third-person type camera that this game has. But I didn't know that. And then you also have the CQC stuff, like knocking people out by repeatedly pressing circle to knock them out, choking them out that way, throwing them. What's the other one? The chokehold is just, what was it, holding circle? Slitting their throat with triangle is the other one. Pressing left trigger, not left trigger, pressing left stick to make them talk. Stuff like that. But it shows you how to do all that. The manual also does it too, so it's kind of like the manual, but without having to look at the manual. So that's about it, really. Anything else I wanted to show off? Just human shield. Yeah, I did that thing in the game too. You can hold someone and then point your gun out at them. There's a lot you can do in this game. Oh yeah, I didn't actually show this off other than that time. You get an achievement for doing this too if you do it to a bunch of enemies. Like when you throw them to the ground after grabbing them, you can make their gun glitch out apparently. You can hold them up, and if you point your gun at them, they eventually shake, and like sometimes they drop ammo or whatever. Or sometimes they drop suppressors, stuff like that. It's really just a quick tutorial thing. But this game also comes with Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake for the MSX, which is really, really awesome. But we'll get there one day. And that about does it for this bonus video. So I will see you guys in the next one. See you for the review.